2024 appears to be a very positive year for cryptocurrencies overall and for XRP in particular. Greetings once again to another video, ladies and gentlemen. People can purchase XRP under $1 right now, but they won't buy it until we get to double digits, triple digits. In this video, I'll demonstrate for you that all the regulations that are being put in place are rippled by what's going on behind the scenes with USB BlackRock, right? Now, but first, let's establish the mood for this video. Take a look at what Ripple tweeted. Considering all that has happened with Ripple XRP over the last 10 years, by 2024, this business will transcend the speculative hype cycles that have characterized its booms and busts since the creation of Bitcoin. We as a sector will end the cycle of laying the groundwork for widespread real-world utility before the next crypto summer, which we've been sobbing all over. Channel, which comprises finding solutions for usability, compliance, and integration with current systems. They concluded this thread by noting that they are only providing you with the key ideas that truly stood out. In this sense, we've struck the tipping point where mainstream recognition of cryptocurrency is possible, but the breakthrough hasn't happened yet. The point at which institutional adoption for practical applications takes off. That time may come in 2024 if we move forward with a compliance-first mentality, which is what Ripple has prioritized since its founding. 1 year ago, this was Take Heed of What He Says. Discusses the potential timing of institutional adoption and the significant role he believes XRP will play in it. What is the schedule? How are you doing? When will cryptocurrency, at least in the payment area, take over as the primary means of facilitating the transfer of value, or at least the majority of it? Transfer globally, do we mean the next 5 years, 10 years, or 50 years? Indeed, I tell myself, 3 years is right, and it's a mix of two factors, meaning it's a mix of players similar to us, who are installing the pipes and infrastructure. After Savage the Plum, taking control of the plumbing and everything else, the second rise of stable currency should be right? Because if stable coinage is more widely used, you will have something that the government issues that the institutions don't care about. These stablecoins may also be government issued. Concerning risk, people are telling me, hey, you know what I'm comfortable with. With this method, correct, and then you're able to see that government backed. It might be the US dollar, it might be an advertisement, it might be several other things to be used in a big way, so I believe these two will bring about a significant change, and in my opinion, it won't take longer than 3 years. In addition, I see it as a very big monkey. Monkeys behave properly in the market. Consider this, a nation struggles with a reliable currency that functions well, like BR. In essence, well, Bob will say, I'll use this, to which the local currency issuer responds, I need to match this up quickly. If not, that stable coin will effectively replace my customer bin that he will essentially utilize, and his 3-year time frame aligns nicely with 2024 and 2025. It appears that fireworks are going to be displayed. If you don't remember, ladies and gentlemen, Navin Gupta has an extensive resume. Before that, he worked for 11 years with HSBC, first at Citigroup. He served as vice president for 4 years before joining Ripple 7 years ago. During that time, he oversaw MENA and South Asia and reiterated what Ripple had stated about real-world utility taking off. And large-scale practical utility as well. Tyrone Lin is a managing director at JP Morgan who oversees Project Unx. He is correct that this is with their JP Morgan coin, but they still need to use and pay attention to what he says. About USDC, I believe that USC is unquestionably crucial to the cryptocurrency sector. It is, in my opinion, essentially the killer app for retail cryptocurrency. He refers to it as such, but the most important lesson is that when you try to scale into the trillions, they know they will eventually run into the same problem we did. However, I believe that scale is where the US dollar currency will reach a tipping point. For example, when I discussed the $10 trillion that we process every night, 24, our volume for both US dollar currency and US dollar treasury is about $25 billion or so, which is about 400 times less than what we do daily. You can imagine how much liquidity you are removing from the system if you have to fully reserve $10 trillion just to be able to make those payments every day. USB pales in comparison to the daily amounts handled by JP Morgan, which approach $10 trillion. There is work, so why would Brad Garlinghouse remain silent when questioned in public about stablecoins being carried out in the background? But when will you transition to stablecoins? They don't disclose everything they do. Sure, indeed, we employ XRP when it makes sense. When it is appropriate, use coins. We are resolving client issues. Will we say or do anything more than that today? People will call, I guess, insane, and now see what was just revealed. Ripple was listed as a virtual asset service provider on the Central Bank of Ireland's register yesterday. This is a huge deal, and Coinbase's involvement allows you to see where it all began. BlackRock is involved. You have to realize that these stablecoins will be regulated and that it will be regulated for these stablecoins to go through a cross-currency token like XRP. I don't see how that fits in with the way they built this, and they have their stablecoins and one fully regulated bridge currency in the world. What they have today and what they want to employ when they reach full scale. Take a listen to this. Thus, Ripple established a Dublin office. About 6 months later, in 2022, we applied for and were given a license from Ireland to promote EU expansion. As you can see from their statement, this license clarifies regulations for both the Irish and EU industries. Are fostering trust in the fintech, payments, and digital asset sectors and showcasing their dedication to the long-term growth of these industries, and they proceed to cite the approval they received from the Dubai XRP complies with all legal requirements. This is clear in Dubai. Pay attention to the assertion made by Br Garlinghouse that XRP is here to stay and that it is our product, the acceptance and utilization of digital assets. To establish Dubai as a premier financial services hub to draw in foreign capital and boost economic growth is rather audacious. Ripple will keep intensifying its presence in Dubai, and we anticipate carrying on our tight collaboration with regulators who need to understand that cryptocurrency has enormous potential. XRP is positioned to level the playing field, but people aren't seeing it. Besides, USDC is legal almost everywhere on the globe, right? Look at them, they're all over the place. In Ireland, they are approved, just in case you were wondering. Alright, so this is directly under Iceland in Europe, which explains why businesses like BlackRock Fidelity are stable and back in a circle. Cone USA was able to raise $400 million. Having said that, gentlemen and ladies, I look forward to hearing from you in the comments section below. We began developing the Ripple network with a different video, based on the idea that cryptocurrency liquidity will someday be able to enable reliable international payment systems. The RippleNet was created so that, when the market was sufficiently established, users might migrate to ODL after realizing the advantages of our fiat-based network. Flip the switch, and that's just what has happened. I believe you are part of what we're building. Knowing that it's resolving a genuine issue, I consider all of the tokens. Anyone would comprehend the utility, in my opinion. There will be value in the token if actual utility and value are provided to real customers.